I 28 male, still can't believe the shit show that just went down. Buckle up, this is wild. My ex and I were together for 3.5 years, living together for most of it. Things seemed decent until about 2 months ago when her behavior got SUSAF. Staying out late, guarding her phone like it contained nuclear codes, and suddenly having a ton of work events that required full makeup and her best outfits. I'm not normally the jealous type, but when she left her laptop open and I saw a message pop up saying, "I miss your body already," well, you do the math. Instead of going ballistic, I just started paying attention. Red flags everywhere. Bathroom texting sessions. Working late, multiple times a week, completely new behavior. Her friends acting weird around me. Starting random fights over nothing. 2 weeks ago, I had to leave for a work trip. Was supposed to be gone till Sunday night, but finished early and got home Saturday afternoon. Walked in to find her and some random dude on our couch. They weren't hooking up when I walked in, but the vibe and wine glasses told the whole story. She jumped up like she'd touched a live wire. "You're not supposed to be home until tomorrow." The guy looked confused AF. "You said you lived alone?" Boom. She'd been lying to both of us. I kept my cool, introduced myself as the boyfriend who pays half the rent, and watched this poor bastard's face cycle through the 5 stages of grief in 3 seconds flat. Dude actually apologized to me, said he had no idea she was taken, and bolted. Extra stood there, mouth hanging open. Cue the standard excuses. "It's not what it looks like, just a friend, blah blah." I didn't flip out, just said I'd grab some stuff and crash at my brother's for a few days. While packing, I overheard her in the living room on the phone. Wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but our place is tiny and she wasn't exactly whispering. "He showed up early." "Yeah, Jake left." "No, I don't want to break up yet. Not until I have a new place." "Yeah, lease is in both names." Then the bombshell. "I might need to make him the bad guy. What if I tell everyone he's been emotionally abusive? And maybe that I caught him texting other girls? Let's destroy his reputation with these lies. No one will believe him over me anyway." She laughed about it. Actually laughed about ruining my life. That's when I remembered something crucial. The security camera on our bookshelf from when we thought someone tried to break in last year. We both forgot about it, but it was still active, uploading to my cloud account. I grabbed my stuff and headed to my brother's place to check the footage. Holy shit, I had everything. Her bringing Jake over multiple times, their conversations, and the entire phone call where she plotted to destroy me with lies. I played it smart. If I confronted her immediately, she'd know I heard her plan. Instead, I texted that I needed space and would stay at my brother's for a week. During that week, I 1. Backed up all the security footage, multiple copies. 2. Talked to a lawyer about the lease situation. 3. Sorted our shared finances. 4. Made a list of mutual friends and her family members who I actually cared about. Then I waited. Sure enough, 3 days later the text started rolling in from friends. "You okay? Heard what happened. Want to talk?" She'd started spreading her BS, telling everyone I was controlling, checked her phone constantly, isolated her from friends, and was sexting multiple women. I didn't respond to the allegations directly. Just told friends I was dealing with something private and would explain soon. Yesterday, she went nuclear. Posted a long, detailed Facebook sob story about escaping her abusive relationship and how she finally had the courage to stand up for herself. Tagged mutual friends and even my cousin in this completely fabricated pity party. That's when I executed my plan. I had already privately messaged the 16 people I cared about most, including her parents and sister who always liked me, with the real story and key clips from the security footage. They saw her bringing Jake over, her phone conversation planning to lie about me, and her admitting she was just using me for financial stability until she found a new place. I didn't blast it publicly because I'm not a total dick. I just wanted people I care about to know the truth. When her Facebook post dropped and I started getting angry messages from people who only heard her side, those 16 people went to work. They started commenting. "Interesting story. I have video evidence that shows otherwise. I've known me for 10 years. This doesn't sound like him at all." Her own sister wrote, "Take this down. I've seen the proof. You're embarrassing yourself and our family." She deleted the post within an hour, but the damage was done. She called me screaming about how I had spied on her and how it was illegal to record her. It's not in our state, especially in our own apartment. I still kept my cool. Told her I'd be coming back to the apartment next week, that she needed to find another place, and that I was taking her name off the lease. Landlord already agreed after seeing what happened. The plot twist? Her sister was so disgusted, she shared one of the clips in their family group chat, and her cousin then shared it more widely. Now, a 30-second clip of my ex laughing about destroying my reputation is making the rounds in our social circle. My phone's been blowing up. Even people I barely know are sending support. Her work friends are distancing themselves. And Jake, he'd met me on Instagram to apologize again and confirm he had no idea about me. Never wanted this level of public shaming for her, but I won't apologize for protecting myself with the truth. Meeting the landlord tomorrow to sign paperwork removing her from a lease. Brother's coming with me this weekend to grab the rest of my stuff. And TBH, I feel lighter than I have in months. Sometimes the best revenge is just letting the truth speak for itself. Hashtag update 1 week later. First, thanks for all the support. RIP my inbox. Quick updates. Took over the apartment lease solo. Landlord was chill after seeing the video and actually knocked $200 off monthly rent. Ex moved out while I was at work. Took the TV and expensive coffee maker I bought last Christmas. Whatever, small price to pay. The video clip has gone low-key viral. Someone captioned it and posted on TikTok where it hit 2M views before being taken down. Keeps popping back up though. Her family is team me, which is weird but nice. Her sister texted, "This isn't her first rodeo." In HS, she spread rumors about her BFF to steal her boyfriend. Some people never grow up. Had beers with Jake, the other guy. She fed him the same abusive ex-BS she tried to use about me. He showed me texts where she was planning trips with him using money she was supposed to be paying toward our rent. No wonder she was always broke when bills came due. The wildest part? So many people have DM'd me with similar stories about her. 3 different women said she tried to steal their BFs. One dude said she did the exact same fake abuse story about her ex before me. Apparently, I was dating a serial relationship scammer. I'm doing better than expected. Hitting the gym again. Reconnecting with friends I hadn't seen much while with ex. Triangular flag I missed. The apartment feels empty but peaceful. Thinking about getting a dog. Oh, and security cam caught ex trying to get back in yesterday with her old key, not knowing I'd changed the locks with landlord's permission. She tried 3 times, then sat crying outside the door for like 5 minutes before leaving. Almost felt bad. Almost. Hashtag final update 2 months later. Hey Reddit. Final update because I'm ready to close this chapter. Life's good now. Work's solid, redecorated the apartment, and adopted a rescue lab, mix named Cooper, who's the goodest BOI ever. Haven't heard directly from ex in weeks. The cease and desist letter her lawyer sent went nowhere after my attorney pointed out. 1. I never publicly posted anything myself. 2. Recording was legal in our state. 3. The apartment was jointly leased. 4. She knew about the security cam. 5. I can't remove videos from the internet that other people shared. Her lawyer ghosted us after that response. Probably just paid for a one-time scare letter. The strangest plot twist? Jake and I are actually friends now. We play basketball on Thursdays. Turns out he's a decent dude who got played just like I did. Social fallout has settled. Most mutual friends stayed neutral or sided with me. Her ride or dies took her side, obviously. Her sister still checks in occasionally, weird but nice, and says ex moved in with their parents and is working on herself, LOL. Best part is realizing how much I was walking on eggshells for months. I feel like myself again. Started casual dating. Nothing serious yet, but it's nice meeting people without all that toxic baggage. One last wild thing. Got a message from a woman named Jessica who dated ex before me. She saw the viral video through mutual connections and reached out because ex did the exact same thing to her. Spread vicious lies after their breakup. We met for coffee and compared notes. Validating AF to know I wasn't crazy. Jessica and I have hung out a few times since. Just friends for now. 2 survivors of the same relationship hurricane. But she's cool, so who knows? I'm moving out when the lease ends next month. Found a small house with a yard for Cooper just outside the city. Cheaper rent and no bad memories. Ex's family has respectfully backed off. Her sister sent a final text saying she hoped I find happiness and apologizing for not seeing through her sister's BS sooner. Do I regret sharing those videos with 16 people, considering how it snowballed? Nope. Never meant for it to go viral, but I'm not responsible for protecting someone who is actively trying to nuke my reputation. All I did was share the truth with people who mattered. What happened after was out of my hands. Biggest lesson: trust your gut. There were red flags I ignored because I wanted to believe in us. Never again. So that's it. Relationship ended, karma did its thing, life goes on. If you're going through something similar, hang in there. Truth always finds a way. Cooper says woof. He's currently trying to eat my shoelace.